Yeah, people living in the city of Lehi will get one of these in their mail. These are being sent out tomorrow. The city saying that some people still do not know that there's been this E. coli outbreak, and they are hoping to continue to get that word out.
Okay, go. Playing in her yard, Paula Gonzalez hopes barley doesn't fetch more than a ball.
We were afraid because he gets really wet and he licks his paws.
She's been worried about E. coli from watering lawn after getting an email about an outbreak from the city with 12 confirmed cases and half a dozen hospitalizations. This week, Paula also heard about it at work.
Today that we have a student that is really sick, but other people, they didn't hear until today or yesterday about E. coli.
So this will be education material.
The City of Lehi says they've also been hearing from people who didn't see the email or social media posts, which is why Jeantia Livingston says they're now sending out mailers to every single resident in the next day.
We are trying to utilize every single communications channel possible.
Livingston says they've been getting info out as soon as they get it in, like the CDC guidelines that urge that residents refrain from watering their lawns or letting their kids play in irrigation water, and to cook all garden produce. The mailer talks about the treatment plan the city started. They're waiting on test results to see how it's working.
Even with the treatment that we're currently using, it's still not going to be to the standard of culinary water.
Paula says barley's been okay, but she's also been worried about picking her grapes for her family and neighbors.
I say I'm going to make them sick, because of the E. coli.
After consulting with a science teacher at her school, she's only picking the ones up high, not near the ground.
If the sprinklers don't get to the fruit and don't get it wet, it should be fine.
In addition to sending out these mailers, the city of Lehi says they are going to be including inserts into their new resident packet, so anyone who moves into Lehi has a clear understanding of what culinary water is versus irrigation water. Lauren Steinbrecher, KSL 5 News.